What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Terrence back with another episode of What I Think, where I pick a few topics and I just give y'all a little rundown of what I think. I don't get too in detail or nothing like that. I just pretty much blurt out the first thing that comes to mind. So with that being said, welcome, and we're gonna get straight to it. Our first topic. Love is shit. It doesn't contain separation. Um, it says in the Bible, that someone, for loving us so much, gave his son so that we would not perish but have love. Um, I think love does not contain separation. Um, I think you can love someone and not be in love with someone. Uh, a lot of things stimulate from love. A lot of people do stuff for the love of, love to be a part of. I would love to do. Um, I think it's kind of like what we are here for as human beings, to actually experience love. I think that's all part of the whole, you know, um, being able to reproduce. To actually, after growing up, forming some sort of experience of the world, we get a chance to reproduce. And, well, through the experiences of going through the world, you get to form your opinion of what love is through, the people you meet, stuff you see, family, different things, you get an experience of love. And then you go through the actual reproduction process, and then you get to experience true love. Someone who, will love you for an unknown reason, before they even can talk and know that you're mom, dad, brother, sister, whatever it may be. Real love is actually generated and created. Love can take you either up or down. People do drugs because they love the feeling. People have sex because they love to have sex. Um, People be ignorant because they love to be ignorant. They just love the feeling, love the other people's reaction that they get. Uh, Love. It can be experienced not only through human interaction, from animals. Your dog can form some sort of love for you, or you can form some sort of love for your dog, friend, paper, thing, an instrument. People love their teddy bears or love their favorite shirt. And love is deep. It can be very deep. It can cause people to, you know, like I said, totally change. You can find someone, or you can be in one state of mind, find someone and fall in love with them, and totally change your state of mind. You could be in love and lose someone, and totally, lose yourself because of what you love is now gone. That's just about as far as I'm gonna go in love right now, just off the top. Next topic. Family. Family is something that you're born into. Um, just like our parents, we don't get to choose who becomes our family or what family we're a part of. I guess family can have different definitions, be different ways. You have family that more family like, which means that you know see each other every day, spend a lot of time with each other, do things. You know what I mean? And you have the family that's distant. Maybe the mom lives over there, the uncle lives over here. You know, single family. You know what I'm saying? Just the mom and the kids. Um, Family can have a lot of definitions. You could become a part of something, like a gang or a cult or just some random, friends and shit that you meet and form some sort of bond where you call each other family, you know. And kind of saying that, it's like the definition would kind of semi be like somebody that, that you love regardless of, you know, their state of being, where they're at, how they look, how they act, it's just total acceptance. And, just if I got it, you got it. It's kind of like, friendship, the perfect friendship to the 10th power or the 100th power. It was supposed to be, because you are supposed to actually share the same blood in some sort, whether it be, you know, you guys have the same mom or all three have the same dad. However, the breakdown of it is of your relatedness. And family is just, it's supposed to be a structure that's already set up when you get there. And, in the perfect world, everything could be gravy. You know what I'm saying? You have a loving father, a loving mother, a loving sister or brother, siblings. Uh, you know, you have a great bond with your uncles and your cousins, and you do family trips and all. In the perfect world. Um, in today's society, you know, especially living in the poverty-stricken area, families really consist of just the mom and however many children. You know what I mean? As your home base structure is family, and it's been so messed up. It's like that in a generation. So your grandma, she was single mom, and she raised your uncles and aunts, and then now it's the same situation. And then if the cycle continues, shit, it'll be the same situation for you and yours afterwards, whatever. So I do believe that family is what you make it. Like I said, you can find some friends and build that bond, and make sure that none of you guys go without. Y'all plan for the future, and yeah, just keep at it, family. Next topic. Hip hop. Um, it started in the early '80s, late '70s. Um, it was designed as like an empowerment thing, the neighborhood. It involved, music. I want to say graffiti and breakdancing. Um, just kind of gave everybody something in the community to do besides gangs, and just a way of expressing themselves, telling their story, or just like I said, a form of expression of art. Um, it was all about, something cool. You know what I mean? It's been through different states. different subgenres that came along, and we got rap now, got trap, we got all of them are a form of hip hop. Say hip hop was one of the first things created that kind of hit like a broad stream. You know what I'm saying? Like the mainstream of things. Kind of came from like soul music, 70s. Say the creation of it came from a DJ and the way he was spinning the records, catching the break and being able to do them both repeatedly and keep the break going to where people can actually flow and tell a story over it. Man, it's seen different technology. Sheesh. When I started, trying to rap, it was tapes. I mean, I do remember the records and stuff like that, but me recording my first rap was on a tape. You know what I mean? Had to put the little stuff or the little piece of tape over the end of the little squares at the top of it to be able to record on the tape. And yeah, CDs now is streaming. Some say like hip hop is dead. I don't really think it's dead. I think that we just get caught up in the hype, following the Joneses. It's just not considered cool anymore. So, people are trending towards what's cool. They even have it on certain sites, trending. You know what I'm saying? They kind of give you a perspective of what's cool. And just pure hip-hop isn't on that trending list or in the midst of what's being considered cool. So, I say we need to get back to the roots of hip-hop. Because the power of just music itself and the type of music that's being consumed, I think in the future it would only lead to a bad outcome. Let's get back to the roots of it, and take it back as more than just music. It's a culture. It was started as a culture. We need to get back to the roots, you know what I'm saying, and dive into the culture of it, as artists, as human beings, as people. Get back into that hip-hop culture. Peace, love, spread it. It's about that time. Well, that there is going to pretty much sum it up. We went kind of long today. I usually try to keep it under 12 minutes. So we're going to stop with 3 topics today. And I do want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of What I Think, where I just pick random topics and just start going off the head on whatever comes straight to mind. You know what I mean? So it's literally what I think at that moment right then. You know what I mean? Some of these videos I may end up recapping and going back and kind of adding to whatever definition I've already put out there or whatever, or I might not. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, it's another episode of What I Think. Be sure to tune in to more episodes of What I Think down low. If you have any topics you want to know what I think or how I feel about them, please leave them in the comments or follow me on social media. Go ahead and DM me. Let me know. Do hashtag What I Think so I know exactly what it's for. And yeah, I'm going to keep the videos coming, man. I do like to say thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of What I Think. Terrence the Great, and I'm out.
Switching my hoes like my flows. Switching my flows like my clothes. Keep on shooting that gun, no reload. Ooh.